All right, guys, and welcome to another episode of Watch Me Go Broke Quickies. Now, today I wanted to talk with you about how I set the time on a watch that doesn't hack Handwind, and then a watch that is Handwind but does not hack. So basically, I've got two watches here today. I've got the Seiko SKX013 and the Laurier Gemini that's powered by the Seagull ST1901 movement. So I'm going to start with the Seiko 013 SKX. All right, guys, so the first thing I do is I want to get that second hand running. And what I do is I bring up my cell phone, basically the home screen on my cell phone, and I use the clock function that is one of the standard included apps. Now, I don't know if the Android phones or anything like that have that, but this is what I use. I use my iPhone to do that. So basically what I do is I wait until the second hand on the phone app gets close to where the resting second is on this SKX013. And when it gets close to the particular time, I start shaking. Now, these are very easy to start up with Seiko's proprietary winding system. So once I get a couple of seconds out from the designated time that the second hand is, I start shaking. And not a lot of shaking, you know, just enough to get it going very gently. And you'll notice that that second hand is running. Now, it's kind of hard to get it, you know, super accurate, but at least you will have a way to kind of hack it there. So, and then I will go and set the time. Now, you'll notice that this is almost at midnight. So basically, I'll pull the crown out 2 positions, and then I will go to set the time. So now I am in the AM position. So I will usually move the hour and minute hand to about 8 a.m. So, you know, you're out of the danger zone of setting the date and the day there. And then I will push it in again to the first position, pull it out to the second position, and then you can go ahead and change the date. Now, what I do is I go ahead and I set the date to the day prior to the day that I want to set the time to. So let's say I'm going to set it to the 25th, and let's say I'm going to do it for Friday the 25th. If there is a Friday the 25th, I'm not sure. So I will put the day to Thursday, and then I will go ahead and pull it out to the time setting position. Go ahead and go around there to the date and day that I want. And it changes. So now we're on the day and date that I want. And let's just say that it is about, let's say 7:45. So I'll just kind of move it to about 7:40 roughly. And then when it gets close to the 12 o'clock, so I can get it exactly, I will then slowly rotate it to the time I want, and as soon as it hits 12, I will push it in. And there you go. So you're going to have that really not quite hacked, but you're going to get a pretty accurate time on this particular timepiece. And so on the Handwind watch, I do the same thing. I wait until the second hand on the phone app is getting close to where it is on the watch. And then with the Handwind watches, you kind of got to know how many turns it takes for your watch to start up. This one is about, I guess, 6 or 7. So you're going to want to start maybe a few seconds before the time reaches where you want it. So I will do that here. So, and in the beginning, I kind of crank it, you know, a little bit fast, and then I kind of go back slow. But you'll see that second hand at the 9 o'clock subdial started up. And I will do that. And then it's the same thing with setting the time. So I will pull that out to the time setting position, go to where I want. Let's say it's going to be about 8:20. And again, the same thing. I'll begin slowly moving it to the time that I would like. And then as soon as it hits that 60 mark, I will push the crown in and boom, there you go. So Same deal as on the SKX. So I hope that helped you guys. I know most guys that watch this are watch fans, so they already know how to do this. But maybe there's somebody out there that didn't know how to do this on watches that don't hack. So, all right, thank you for joining me on this episode of Quickies.